Hello class, we are going to see how to do this sunflower. So this is the brown on the inside, yellow on the outside. Obviously there will be one leaf with it and green on the back. Okay, so this is how it will look, and I'll show you how to do this. Very simple flower, and let's go to it. So we're going to start with row 1. This will be before I'll explain this to you. We need this in brown and green spellings, brown and green. Okay, we need to do the same pattern. The last row will change, but otherwise it will remain the same. So first row 1 will be magic ring and 6 single crochets. Row 2 will be an increase row, so the 6 will become 12, 2 single crochets in each stitch. Row 3, single crochet and increase, so this will be 18. Row 4 will be 2 single crochets and increase, 24. Row 5, hope you can see, will be 3 single crochets and increase, 30. Row 6, 4 single crochets, increase, 36. Rows, we'll do till here and then we'll come back. Okay, I will show you the brown part. Okay, the brown and the green are similar except for the last row on the green, and the brown is a little different in the row 7, 8, 9. Okay, so magic ring, you already know how to do this, so I'm just going to do this. First row is 6 single crochet in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Straighten this up, close the ring, and in the now row 2, in the first stitch you will do 2 single crochets. You already know all this, but I'm just showing for those who don't know. First one, and this is second one. In the first stitch when you did, you will put a stitch marker here. Okay, I'm just using a yarn. You can use the plastic stitch marker we have given you. So 2 single crochets in every stitch. I'll meet you at the end of this row, so we will see 12 stitches when we meet. This is the last stitch, so it's an increase, so 11 and 12. Okay, in the next row we are doing single crochet and then an increase, right? So that is row number 3. Is I'm just going to close this ring, magic ring. So in row number 3, it's single crochet in the first stitch and put the stitch marker here. And then an increase in every stitch. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Where are the last 2 stitches? This is single and then the increase, 17 and 18. The next stitch is the next row is 2 single crochet and then an increase. So the first single crochet, first one, second single crochet, then an increase. I'll continue this and then we'll meet at the end. I'm at the last stitch, which is an increase. This is 23 and 24. Now we have to do 3 single crochets and then an increase in row number 5. So first single crochet, put the stitch marker here, second single crochet, third single crochet, and then an increase. So we continue this 3 single crochet and increase till the end, and I'll meet you at the end. I'm on the last stitch now. This is an increase, so this is 29 and 30. Row number 6 is 4 single crochet and then an increase. So this is your first single crochet, second, third, fourth, and then an increase. So we will continue this 4 single crochet and increase, and I'll meet you at the end. The last stitch, which is an increase stitch, so this is 35 and 36. So we are done with row number 6. We'll start with row number 7. Before that, I'll show you the pattern. We'll start with row number 7, which will be 5 single crochets and an increase, 42 stitches. Row number 8 will be 6 single crochets and then an increase, 48 stitches. Okay. Row number 9 will be 7 single crochets and an increase. This will be on all of the, okay, let me write it here. 7th row, row number 9, we will work only on the front back loop, only on the back loop. Okay, back loop only. We will do 7 single crochets and an increase. Yeah, row number 10, again we will do only back loop only, 8 single crochets and an increase, 60. Row number 11, we'll do back loop only. Okay, we'll do 9 single crochets and an increase. This will be 66. And row number 12, this is the last row for this pattern, back loop only, 10 single crochets and then an increase. Okay, (72). Sorry, just counting. Okay, so I'm just thinking about row number 9, because in the flower we only have 1 2 3 rows of petals. So I'm just thinking maybe this we don't do back loop. Okay, we just keep it as 7 single. We work on both the loops. Okay, so let's start. We are starting with row number 7. Okay, five single crochets, and in the next stitch is an increase. So we continue the same thing. I mean, by now you know how it goes. So I'll meet you at the end. Last stitch. So this is 41 and 42. In the next row, which is row number 8, we will do 6 single crochets and then an increase. First one, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is an increase. So we continue this and I'll meet you at the end. With the last stitch, so 47 and 48. The next stitch also we will go through both the loops, which is row number 9. It's 7 single crochets and increase. So first one, seven. I think I've written 7. Let me count. 2, 3, 7, and then an increase. Okay, and I continue this pattern and I'll meet you at the end. I'm at the last stitch, so this is 53 and 54. In the 10th row, which is 8 single crochet and increase, we will do it only in the back loop. So back loop only is, there are 2 loops. You already know this, but I'm just still showing you. I hope it's clear. Let me change the light here. Okay, so you can see there's a front loop and the back loop. I will go only in the back loop and do it. Okay, so this is the back loop, first single crochet. Okay, this way you need to do 8 single crochets and then an increase. Hold on, just got some more light here. Hope it's clear for you to see. So only on the back loop we will go, only on the back loop, not on the front loop. Only one loop and do a crochet. So the front loop is still here, out here. Okay, so second one done, third, fourth, sixth, 7, 8, and in the next back loop you will do a single increase. So 1 and 2. Okay, so you can see, I hope it's on the camera, you can see there's a loop here. This is the front loop. If I can go here like this to attach the yellow yarn. Okay, so we will complete this row and I'll meet you at the end. I'm at the last stitch, so the last back loop I will do an increase, 59 and 60. So next row also is only on the back loop, so that will be 9 single crochets and an increase. Okay, so the first one on the back loop, you can see, right, you can see the front loop here, same. So just keep that in mind, don't miss that, because then you will not be able to do the second neck. When you're doing the flowers, you'll struggle if you don't have that. Nine, then an increase. So we continue this and I'll meet you at the end. Stitch, so this is the last back loop, 65 and 66. It's an increase. In the next row, which is row number 12, and this is the last row, we will do 10 single crochets and then an increase. Okay, again in the back loop only. So this is the first one I finished. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 10, and then the next stitch there's an increase in the back loop. So we will finish this and I'll meet you at the end. Sorry, there is some issue. So anyways, I've completed this and I've cut the yarn. Okay, like 10 single crochet increase was the last one, and I cut the yarn and I put the knot. Like I said, we need to do two in this, one in green and one in blue, one in brown. So the green is normal single crochet, there's no back loop. Okay, you can see it's just regular normal, there is nothing, no difference. We will attach it at the end here at the back, and then we will do stuffing, and we will not cut the yarn for the green, we will keep it running because we need to attach it to the brown and then also do the back petals for the green. For the brown we have cut the yarn because we will not use it anymore. We're going to attach yellow to this and start with the petals. So let me show you how to attach. So now we will start with the petals. These petals will be in yellow. Okay, so first row 1, or petal row 1, that will be. So first we will attach the yarn, yellow yarn, and then we will do 4 chains. Okay, chain 4 on the second stitch from the hook. We will do single crochet, 3 single crochets. Okay, let me write it clearly. From the hook we will do 3 single crochets, then we will do a slip stitch in the same stitch where we started the chain 4. We will do the slip stitch there. In the next stitch we will do a slip stitch. This all is happening in one stitch. Okay, this whole thing is happening in one stitch. In the next stitch we will do again a slip stitch. Okay, in the next stitch again we will continue with this one, which is again chain 4. From the second stitch on the hook you will do 3 single crochets and slip stitch, and you will continue this. Okay, so let's see how this goes. So this is where we finished. You know, the inside most row where we started with the back loop only, where we did, and the front loop is visible for us. We will go here, we will take the yellow yarn, we will attach it here. We'll attach by making a, okay, now you can just tighten this. Okay, now chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, chain 4. What's on the loop we will not count. The first stitch we will not count. On the second stitch we will do a single crochet only on the top loop. We will do 3 single crochets. In the next stitch another single crochet, in the following stitch another single crochet. Okay, so 3 single crochets done. In the same stitch you will do a slip stitch. Slip stitches go, pull the yarn and pull the yarn through. Okay, in the next stitch you will only do a slip stitch. This is again going on to the front loop only of that row. Just do slip stitch. Okay, in the next stitch again you will start with the slip stitch. Okay, and then you'll do chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. In the second stitch, not the first one, in the second one you will do single crochet. First one, second one, third one. Okay, and then you do a slip stitch in that same stitch. So what happens in the next stitch? We're just going to do slip stitch, and in the next stitch we'll start with a slip stitch, chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and on the second stitch you will start doing 3 single crochets. I hope you understood what needs to be done. So you will just continue this and we will meet at the end. Okay, we'll see how this finishes off. I'm going to finish this one loop so then you know. Okay, and the last metal, so I finished my slip knot, so I'm going to start with the slip knot on the next stitch. Chain for 1, 2, 3 and 4. Second stitch, from the second stitch on the top loop only I do 3 single crochets, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, then do slip knot on the same stitch, and here if you can see there's one more stitch here, but I will do a slip stitch here. And I will go into the first stitch where I did this and finish it there with another slip stitch. Okay, and then chain 1. I'll show you what happens in the next row. Now row 2 of petal, this will be row 2. You will start with slip stitch, okay, then chain 4 on the second stitch from the hook. What we will do is, on the second stitch from there we will do 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, and double crochet, then we will do a slip stitch. Okay, in the next stitch we will only do a slip stitch. In the following stitch we will continue this one. Okay, slip stitch, chain 4. From the second stitch you will do single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, slip stitch in the same stitch. Next stitch will be only slip stitch, and then we continue. Okay, and after we finish the row, on the same thing, what we will do is we will attach wire after the row is complete. Okay, attach wire. This is row 3 actually. On all stitches where there is single, half double, double crochets, we will do single crochet. We will attach wire and do single crochet. Wherever there is a slip stitch, we will only do a slip stitch there. Okay, so let me show you how we will do this. I did a chain, and now I'm going to attach it in the next here. See, this just here, behind here itself, you will have the loop. Go there and do a slip stitch. Okay, now you'll do chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. In the second stitch you will do a single crochet. Next is a half double crochet, yarn over, go through the loop, top loop only, yarn over, come out, yarn over, pull through all 3. This is half double crochet. In the double crochet, yarn over, go through the top loop of the next chain, yarn over, come out, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. This is half double crochet. Then you will do a slip stitch in the next stitch. Sorry, not in the same stitch, but you will do it in the next stitch. Okay, and then in the next stitch we will do another slip stitch. On the next stitch we will do again a slip stitch, and then we will do chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we will do a single crochet on the second chain from the hook, half double crochet on the next one, double crochet on the last chain of the, and then we will do a slip stitch, not on the same stitch but on the next stitch we will do a slip stitch. Okay, then the next stitch will again be a slip stitch. I'll show you one more slip stitch. In the following stitch will be a slip stitch. Okay, now chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. From the second chain from the hook we will do a single crochet, half double crochet in the next one, double crochet in the next one, then slip stitch in the next stitch, all on the front loop of the brown part. Okay, so this is how it will look. Okay, so I will let me complete and I'll come back and show you. So I finished the double crochet, then I'm going to do the slip stitch here. I'm going back into this first loop. I'm going to create a slip stitch here. Now in the second one, now for every stitch we are going to do a single crochet. We're going to attach the wire. The wire we're not going to cut, it is still attached to the bulk here, the bundle here. So just take the wire. Now go into the stitch of the first petal what we made, hold the wire and make a single crochet. So you will go into the stitch, okay, keep the wire on top, sorry, okay. So we will go into the first stitch here of that chain here. We're going to do single crochet. Before we do the second loop, we will keep the yarn, the wire here, and then we will pull the, that's your single crochet. You go around making single crochets here. You don't pull this wire, okay, so just fold it in a way so that it doesn't come out. So in every stitch we are not taking out the wire, we are not cutting the wire at all, we are just keeping it because it is going to go through all the going around all the petals, right? So we will just keep it here. Where you have slip stitch, just go there and just only make a slip stitch, don't do a single crochet there. On every chain that we did first, we will do a single crochet. Okay, hope it is clear for you to do it. So I will meet you at the end with it.